welcome back to another video, and in today's video I want to discuss with you guys how to focus your energy on you. How can you be the best person that you can be without being distracted by all the things that are happening in the world, in your relationship, in life? How can you say, you know what, I'm gonna make this all about me? I did this, I was recording the video before and I feel like I wasn't expressing all the things that I wanted to say. I felt a little tongue-tied because there were so many things that I wanted to share, but I couldn't get it out. So I started the video over. I feel a lot more clear to what I want to say. So this is my second time doing this video, so that's how you know I really want to help someone. This is from a perspective of a single woman. I'm single, so I'm gonna be talking about relationship as a single woman. I'm gonna be talking about family as a single woman. I'm gonna be talking about my body as a single woman. However, it doesn't mean that if you're in a relationship or with a spouse or whatever your situationship is, it can't relate to you, but just know I'm gonna speaking from my perspective and how I am in this moment, okay? If you enjoy these sort of videos, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that way you can see
all my fun videos, my hauls, all that.
If you are here for a specific reason, a specific question, and you're like, I don't want to hear about all this stuff, if you look in my description box, there will be chapters to everything I'm going to discuss today. All right, so let's get into it. So the first thing I want to discuss is, how do I know if I'm actually focusing on myself, and how does it feel if I'm not? Because some people might think, yeah, I'm all about me, but then like when you really get down to it, you're like, oh, maybe I'm not focused on myself at all. Like, you think you got it all together, and then you're like, okay, maybe I have some self-work and self-awareness that I need to deal with. This is how you know if you're not on the right track. First things first, you're gonna have pressure in your head. You're gonna feel foggy minded. You're gonna feel like your wires are crossed. You're not gonna be able to think clearly, and you also feel like you need to run to other people for advice because you don't even know what you want for yourself. Another way you're gonna know is because you're gonna feel like you're at everyone's beck and call. You're gonna answer every phone call and answer to every text immediately. You're always doing stuff to please others, and you do it quickly. You respond quickly to everybody's needs and wants, but when it comes to yours, you put it on the back burner. Another way you're gonna know is you're not gonna know who you are. You don't even know why you do the things that you do. You go out drinking and you don't even like drinking. You know, things like that. You're gonna be doing stuff that is outside of your happy bubble anyway, and you're gonna question, if you ever question, why am I even at this party? Why am I even at this restaurant? I hate Italian food. You're probably focusing your energy on what other people want instead of what you want, or people are telling you what you should like instead of you actually knowing what you like. All right, so I hope that's helpful for you to know, like, is this video for me? If you ever felt like any of those things, you're right in the right place at the right time, girl. Let's talk about relationships. Let's talk about love. Let's get into the spicy stuff first. Let's talk about what will happen if you keep yourself first in your love life, because there's so many gifts and things that you attract with that energy of, I'm doing me. I don't care about what none of these people are doing. So when it comes to love, I'm a single woman and I have a story for you guys. I was basically obsessed with this guy for a while. I'm actually celibate, and if you want to know more about my celibacy journey, I'll link it somewhere. I was dating the same person for a while, never made it official. Things happened. The love story does not matter, but let me tell you, I felt like with me in my love life, I was not getting what I need. I'm cutoff queen. I'm very easy to be like, all right, this isn't for me. I'm not happy because I know who I am and I know what I want, and I don't settle. When you actually are in love with someone though, and you feel deeply for them, and you feel like they could be your soulmate, and there's nobody else like this person in the whole freaking world, you know in your mind, like, this is my person, like, this is the person I want to be with. Or maybe you haven't found that person, but if you are in the scenario where you're like, I really love him, why doesn't he love me? So what was happening was that I was giving him all my energy, saying hello, how are you, I hope you had a good day, I hope everything's okay. I was giving so much of myself to this person, and I was not getting what I needed in return. So when I requested for the things that I wanted in return, he was not willing to do it. So, and I don't know if it was necessarily that he wasn't willing to do it. He had told me specifically that he wasn't in a position where he could be in a relationship healthily, and I was like, yeah, okay, but I didn't believe him. I mean, like, who couldn't be in love with me, right? But I shot myself in the foot basically because I did too much. He already told me what he wanted. I should have listened listened, you know, but I was trying to force this person to see what I could see. And that's the step one. Don't try to force people to see what you see. It doesn't matter if they agree with you, what they think, what you think. There's no point in arguing. If someone is not willing or ready to be that person, you have to be willing to walk away. So that's what I did. I walked away. I was like, you know what, I'm done. And then it was so funny because I kind of sort of walked away. Like I blocked him and then I unblocked him and then I wrote him and he wrote me back and then he blocked me. It was such a petty situation. But I originally was like, I'm leaving this situation. I'm done. And then he kind of finished it because I just, Lord knows, I'm very hard at cutting off people that I love. But he ended up, when he cut me off and blocked me, I blocked him on everything where he didn't even have access to there was no way for him to contact me. He literally would have to call it, or he would have to make a fake phone number. That's if you really love me, you would do that. I'm crazy. Anywho, you have to be willing to block that person, because what happens is that person will respect you more. They'll be like, oh, like, she's not playing, like, she really will move on. She really will do what's best for her and find what's best for her. So what ended up happening was that person ended up coming back, sort of, in a weird way. I like unblocked him one day and literally within like minutes he's writing me like, why'd you unblock me? So he was reaching out to me. We very much knew that he was reaching out. It isn't like anything negative happened. Nothing crazy happened, guys. I just want to make it very clear. It was just like a miscommunication. But sometimes you feel like you're not getting what you want. You have to be willing to walk away from it in order for you to work on yourself and be on your own. And then that person can also work on themselves and be on their own. And then maybe at some point you can reconnect. Did it work? Are we connected? At this time, no, I'm not saying that it's end all be all. But it really helped with him reaching out and being like, okay, maybe I do like her a little bit more. Maybe I do want something a little bit more with her. And it's not even like a mind game. It wasn't something I did intentional. So if your mindset is like, I'm going to block him so I can get him back and like eat out of the palm of my hands, it doesn't work like that, because then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. You have to just say, I'm choosing me. This situation's giving me sadness. It's not bringing joy into my life. I'm unhappy with the situation. So I had to cut off because I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, I couldn't do anything but think about this man. It was really, really powerful obsession. And I don't know if you felt the same way about me, but that's how I was feeling at that time. But once I took a step away and I started focusing, it's like I attracted opportunities. I attracted more men, which I was rejecting left and right because I was like, no, thank you. I'm so focused on me that I could care less about any guy, you know what I mean? So when we did rekindle things or we're working on it, there was like a mutual respect of, I know that I will have to give you what you need or you will walk away. Even if it doesn't work out, even if it does work out, it doesn't matter because I felt so much happier. Like, I'm an influencer. My pictures came out better. My videos came out better. I was looking fire. I was focused on my hair, my makeup. I was looking good. I was looking at myself in the mirror and being like, dang, I'm beautiful. Like, I just found so much value. Walking away, it shows that you have value in yourself and you walk in that space, you walk in that value. It just makes things better. So if you're in a relationship and you're not feeling valued, sometimes you have to walk away. Sometimes you have to take a break from it and just no contact to that person, because is there a chance you might lose them? Yes, absolutely. There's a chance he might go and do something with someone else. There's so many risks, but the one thing that you won't regret is finding out a little bit sooner if he's even your person. Because if you really found someone else, then he wasn't really your person. Like, that's how I think of it. He was never yours to begin with. You just thought he was. So with relationships, you have to be willing to walk away. So that's love. That's my love. For family, you have to be able to set boundaries. You have to learn how to say no. You have to learn to be like, just because you're my parent or you're my sibling, it doesn't mean that I have to do anything to please you. I know that's very hard because a lot of people are empathetic to people's feelings. They want to spend time with family. But if you have like a toxic family or you have toxic issues in your family, you're not gonna want to be around that because it messes with your energy. So you set boundaries. You have to give yourself permission to say, no, I'm not gonna be there. And when people get mad, oh, you don't visit, you don't, well, I'm doing what is best for my mindset and my mental health. Some people take, if you say that to someone, like if you go to your family and say, I'm not in a position to where I can have a close relationship with you right now because I don't know if I can handle it emotionally, what are they gonna say? They're gonna be like, okay, like you can't get mad at someone for someone saying like, I'm having my own issues. It's nothing personal. I just want to work on myself. It is very, very important to set your boundaries and stick to them. Don't, you know, retreat off of your boundaries because someone's pressuring you, like, oh, you haven't seen the family, you haven't, like, no, like, I haven't seen you guys because I'm really working on myself. And I get, like, some people, they're like, oh my god, you only live once, you might not have this time again. But it's like, if every time I see you it's toxic, or I don't feel good about being around you, then what's the point of the time? If I feel miserable, I want to be able to enjoy myself. I want to enjoy myself when I'm with my family and feel good with them. So what's the point if you don't feel your best? Set those boundaries with your loved ones. Be willing to walk away, and then also set your boundaries. So that's more just like the relationship. Now, as far as friendships go, same deal. You could tell them straight up, like, this is how I feel. If they do not respect how you feel, you can walk away from that situation. Some friends are here for lessons. Some people are here for a lifetime, but you have to be able to distinguish how you feel around certain people. If people around you that you're around all the time are making you feel bad, or making you feel some type of way, or you feel unmotivated, you don't feel good, then set that boundary. You don't have to hang out with them as much, or you could just say, hey, no, I can't come to your party. Why? Because I can't. Oh, do you have something to do? Yes, I do. I have a plan. Oh, what's your plan? I'd rather not discuss that with you. It's very private. And then they could be mad if they want to be mad. Like, if someone stops being friends with you because you don't go to their birthday party, then they're not really your friend. So now that we talked about relationships, let's talk about focusing on yourself physically. So if you are not eating healthy and exercising regularly, it's part of attracting the life that you deserve, is focusing on your body and knowing that it's a temple. And I know a lot of you don't want to hear that because I'm a plus size page. You're like, well, you're plus size. However, I know the effects of not working out regularly as a plus size woman. Like, for me, like, I have not worked out in like a month because I injured my foot, and I feel it all over my body. And when you don't feel good physically, you're not gonna feel good mentally. If your body feels heavy, oogie, like, I don't even know the word, like, ugh, and you feel full and you feel heavy and you feel headaches and you have pains because you're not stretching, there's no way that you can focus because you're focused on all the stuff that's going on in your body. If you have to like limp because your knee hurts walking shopping, how can you enjoy shopping? Because you're in pain. You can't. You're literally in pain. You don't feel good. You feel like all different outs of sorts, you know? So, or eating too much sugar too, you get that tiredness. You have to make sure that you find a healthy lifestyle to run with. I'm not saying go all in, put all your eggs in one basket, don't eat anything bad for the rest of your life. I'm just saying, be focused on what you're putting into your body, and also focus on stretching and exercising and taking a walk. You want to feel good so that way you could think clearly. So being physical, eating nutritious foods, exercising, super duper important. And that truly shows that you are committed to your self-love journey. You're committed to focusing on yourself. It's not all about, oh, I just want to, you know, not have to be around people. It's about you growing as a human, as an individual. We're not meant to be alone forever. However, you are having to do some growth and learning, and you're gonna have to go through some tests and you're gonna have to break some cycles, and nobody else is gonna be able to do that for you but you, okay? And if you can't even commit to working out and eating healthy for a couple of months, just give up now, because you must not care enough about yourself. Health is the #1. Like, you could just tell that you love yourself when you're healthy and you care about your body and you care what is going on with you in every aspect of your life. Just because you like the way you look doesn't mean you shouldn't exercise. And that's on period. So let's talk about your mental health. How can I go about focusing on my mental state and focusing on rearranging my brain and my mindset? I'm gonna say the same stuff I always say, you know, affirmations. Put it on a sticky note. I have sticky notes on my mirror right here. You just can't see them. You probably will see if I go like this on my vanity. There's literally colorful sticky notes right here with affirmations. I'm one with God and God is everything. I'm confident in everything I do. I enjoy my happy and healthy relationship with my husband. I'm not married, but I'm acting as I'm acting as if I do. I'm happy and grateful that I have 1 million subscribers on YouTube and Instagram. I'm full of joy. I am enough. I'm relentless. I expect miracles daily. I'm happy and grateful that I'm living my dream home and driving my dream car. I'm happy and grateful that I've reached my ideal weight and body shape. Put it everywhere. Remind yourself. Put your vision board. It's so funny. My vision board fell. It's so funny that I'm doing this video, but my vision board literally fell off the wall today. And it made me realize like it's maybe time to like replenish it, rework it, redo it, because the things that I used to want is maybe not the same things that I want today. So can't wait to revisit that. But really write down the things that you want. What are the things that are your non-negotiables of life? What do you want in your spouse? What do you want in your home? What do you want where do you want to live? How much money do you want to make? Like, do you even know the little things that you even are trying to attract into your life? Do you even know what to pray to God for? You don't even know what you want mentally. So write it all down, affirm that shit, and get it popping. Now, when I'm not, to something that's gonna surprise you, I don't know, I feel I'm still reworking this mindset thing that I've learned, but you don't have to work hard to get the things that you want. I know this sounds crazy. You just have to believe that it's gonna happen and then do the little things that you do. Like, you have to put in some work towards your goals. You don't have to go crazy, not sleep, not eat to reach your goals. I mean, if you want to do things really, really fast, then sure, you can work your butt off and be exhausted. But honestly, I've noticed that the less I work, the more I trust in God, the more blessings I get. I don't know what it's about. I have this mindset of like, whatever happens, happens. I put myself out there to attract certain things. Like, I will apply for certain like brand deals and stuff like that. I'll pitch to people. You know, I do the things that it requires of me, of my job and what I do, but I don't feel like I have to like drive myself crazy working, because that mindset did not get me anywhere. But the moment I relax and I calm down and I just know what's coming, because I know what I want, and once you know what you want, that's half the battle. And then you're like, okay, I'm gonna do little things every day to attract those sort of things. That is it for my video. I hope you enjoyed this how to focus on me video, because I feel like there's a lot that needs to be said but isn't simple to verbalize, because it's just hard out here. Like, there's so much motivational speakers and spiritual this and it's just like, just do the little steps, just do the little things. You don't have to change every single thing about your life. You just have to change your mindset and want more for yourself. Just know that the love will come. Just know that the life that you want will come, and just know that your family is gonna love you no matter what. Because when you're that person, when you're centered, people are gonna be attracted to that, love you for that, and be like, you know what, I wish I had what she had. You know what I mean? So I love you guys so much. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.